So, V0.2 will be tomorrow, for real this time, and that's amazing. Like, ignore all the months that it took for us to get here. At least it's happening, I suppose. I just want to take the time to acknowledge everything that was included in 0.1, everything added after, and what we could expect into the future, including, I plan on diving into 0.3 stuff a little bit later on, maybe in a separate video. I know I'll touch it. I'll touch upon that in this video, but for now, we're just gonna stick to like 0.1, 0.2 stuff. So, let me get to that. The balancing in this game was okay. I think right now, everyone is fine. Just please, for the love of God, do not nerf Amy again. I do not need to suffer as her as more. And outside of her, like, everyone is fine. You could remove the iframes from Cream's healing, as much as a blessing or a curse that would be seen. I have no idea what they were intending on that move to be invincible, but what do I know, right? Eggman 100% deserved that nerf though. As the round that I was forced to be EXE, because like, I'm not trying to be 2011, I hate 2011. Like, that jump nerf was divine. And I sort of see it as like, slight favoritism if you ask me. Like, they definitely treat some of the characters, at least with a tiny bit of favoritism, either be through balancing or cosmetics. They definitely do have their favorites, and I think Eggman is one of them. There are a couple of balanced characters that I think are truly just that, balanced. I think one of them would have to be Knuckles. Because like, he's not busted, but he's also not garbage. Which I think is perfect for a character, and every character should at least strive for a balancing like Knuckles. And while it might be hard to obtain for some, Amy for example, like, his balancing I think is shining the shine for. Sonic is fine. He's definitely helpful whenever I'm playing Amy, my main, and I get some awfully terrible roll, such as World and Strength, and I move at the pace of Slug. His peel out is very good for that. Outside of that, like, I think he's fine. I don't play too much of him, only on like the rare occasion. I think he's fine. I don't know how I feel about Guilt being there. I think it will definitely fit Sonic as a character, maybe. But in a gameplay setting, I'm not too sure on that. Tails absolutely needs something, because he's so vulnerable a lot of the time, and the fact that he's only locked to like one shot type for now is honestly baffling. Like, it's effective, sure, but like, you gotta wait around for a while for that to even happen. I think it would be a really cool concept if you were able to like 200 pump the EXE. That may be a niche reference to some, but hopefully the reference is gotten. Essentially, you want to do effective stun duration on the EXE while not actively putting yourself in danger by charging up the full shot. That's what I hope happens in 0.3. Maybe earlier, judging on how we saw Tails in that one trailer for, that one teaser for Tripwire. But we'll have to see that, I suppose. Not perfect, needed to go. I'm sorry. Like, I get it's a really fun map. Especially like the void and stuff, and the springs. The invis tech, right? No, I think it should have stayed behind for 0.2. And like, I get why you want to have the map for, like, sane of mind, I suppose. So you don't get like the same maps and whatnot. But like, we could have held back on not perfect. Something that always bothered me about Green Hill was how confined it was, which thankfully they're going to tackle that in 0.2, which will absolutely be saving that map. Since you're going to know where people are, and if you're right, you're right, and if you're not, you just gotta look somewhere else, because they'd be there too. And that's not the kind of map that I would want to play on, but I suppose that's why it's getting reworked, right? X's castle is very much a mess, and while it's definitely hard to get around whenever you're there, I do think it can serve some purpose for some killers. Like Tripwire? God. I remember seeing a video. I know it's the overtuned version of Tripwire, but like the one video made by like Cat Orange, I think it was, where they're metal, they charge through the hallway, trigger like 7 mines, and then instantly die as metal. Which, that'll be insane, but that's the overtuned version, and I hope something like that doesn't make it into the final game. But like, case in point, a map like X's Castle would be really good for a killer like Tripwire, because of silly stuff you can do like that. I'm just gonna put these two together because they look practically identical to me. Tall maps with very confusing pathways. Mystic Cave and You Can't Run. These two maps I think are going to be the bane of every Colossus player that will be playing on those two maps. Like, I get the climbability may be a little bit much for a map like You Can't Run, but that's mainly because of my power creep. Mystic Cave? Yeah, I'm not too sure about that. Both of those maps are very confusing, labyrinth-like, and let's pray to God that Mystic Cave doesn't have multiple exits. I occasionally forget that Angel Island is a thing, but yeah, it's definitely going to be a map that comes out. I don't have too much of a memory on Angel Island, mainly because they show up Mystic Cave a little bit more, but it looks promising. I like it. I like the aesthetics of the map. I definitely like the Master Emerald being there. Outside of that, I have no idea what to think. I think it'll be fine. I think I'm repeating myself, but again, I think it'll be fine. Let's just see how that turns out. Amy gets cucked about every single category and cosmetics. Recolors, we still have to deal with the same 5, but hey, we're getting Tails, so I think we shouldn't be I think we shouldn't complain too much, right? I don't know, man, I just want another recolor. Make an Outcome Warrior skin that just makes her purple. You don't gotta do everything else. Just make her purple and I'll be happy. I'll be happy to grind the however eye-watering amount of currency that would be. Just make her have a recolor of something, because I'm tired of seeing Metal Sonic, Sonic, and Eggman get about like 500 recolors that only like 3 people will get the reference for. I mean, does anyone really know where the Chaos Knuckles reskin comes from? That's from Archie. Do you think many EXE fans will know what the hell an Archie is? I definitely like what they're doing with Metal Sonic, if that's a thing. Like, I like the side cosmetic. I think it was a side cosmetic. I'd have to look at it again and reconfirm, but I definitely like that. I definitely go hard with my Sonanto loadout. I hope for future variants, I hope 2011 gets his runaway outfit. It looks really clean, and it kind of reminds me of Kendrick Lamar a little bit. As for everything else, I hope Tripwire receives some kind of Fumo cosmetic. I think it fit, considering that, you know, Tails Dog, Plushie, Fumo, their influence. I think it'd be cool to have a Toho reference there. It's not that I wouldn't cover Colossus, I just don't know what to really say about this variant. I mean, it looks clean, if you want me to say that much, but that's about it. Yeah, it looks cool. I could say something else, like, I like the mask. That's about it though. What I hope the team will do is that, it's just a concept for me, I think they should add a Colossal variant for Colossus, because, you know, Rauk has Colossal enemy gem somewhere. So, like, I think it'll be extra points if they do Blaze for that Colossal variant. I just think it'd be cool. Oh brother, 2011X, what do we have to say about you? You were a sack of shit from like day one. My god, are you terrible to play as and against, because no one has fun playing this killer. Like, I get the point, you're supposed to be stealthy and whatnot, but like, the way it was executed, oh my god, dude, I wish they kept Furnace around so that we'd have something to play. I don't care how overtuned it was according to Romeo. I'm just saying, we should have had a second killer, and it should have been Furnace, but what could we do, right? Right now we can just address the wrong setter up with 2011 right now, which I hope the rework makes him better. There's nothing I could really say about what they could do for a 2011 rework, seeing as I expect all my points elsewhere in terms of thought process, but I just hope he plays well, because I sure as hell like him right now. As for future killers like 013 and stuff, I definitely do think 2017 will be there, because from as far as I'm concerned, he has lore with Shadow, which I think is pretty cool. And if they were to do like a second killer, which I mean, I don't doubt they wouldn't. Or what? Oh. I hope Lord X is there, because like, they've shown off Lord X again, and they appear to have changed his charge. And it seems to be only on the ground, which I think is an interesting twist. It kind of makes him like Ganondorfy, if that makes sense. Like, he's slow, he's powerful and whatnot, which I think is kind of the whole purpose of Colossus, but I still stand my ground. I think Lord X in 2017 will make great killers for 0.3, but if they choose someone else for Lord X, then I am all ears. That should be it. Should be. As for everything else, what I want to do, I want to try and be a little bit more consistent, but I'm only human, and stuff just kind of gets in the way. So, of course, expect some kind of gap between uploads. That will be my bad. And as for everyone else, dismissed.